Welcome to the Wednesday Mindfulness lunch session. Thank you for joining. I would like to start out by doing a grounding practice, which some of you, if you've been here, we do different ones each week. The one that I've been doing for the past couple weeks is having one arm underneath your armpit and then having the other arm across the deltoid. And this helps to calm the central nervous system, get us settled here and now in the body, taking us from where we were before we got here, settling in. So again, you can do this grounding exercise that I'm doing today if you have one of your own, or you want to do a different one that we've done in the past, please feel free. I have the one arm across the chest with the hand in the armpit and the other arm across the chest with the hand on the deltoid. I'm just taking some breaths in and out. And if you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes while we do this, or a soft gaze. You can let the arms come down and relax at the side. The grounding exercise is something I've learned over the years to help calm the central nervous system. I appreciate it. It definitely helps calm me down, get off the edge after running around from meeting to meeting or other things. And today we're going to do a meditation that opens the channels of compassion. Last week we did loving kindness, and maybe those of you that joined us last week felt that compassion after doing that meditation. So the one we'll be doing today is Just Like Me. And I wanted to apologize in advance. There's construction going on outside my apartment here in San Francisco, so if you hear some noise or beeping, you know what's happening in our lives is what's happening, and that's what's happening for me here right now outside my apartment. So as with other practices, having the focus of the meditation being on what we're focusing on, but if the attention gets drawn out elsewhere, this may be noises or maybe we have thoughts and emotions, identifying that, noticing it, seeing if we can let it drop into the background and bring our focus back to whatever we are doing today. So the Just Like Me meditation, as I mentioned, is a compassion meditation. You may have noticed as human beings, we tend to focus on the negative or the differences we have with others, us versus them, for example. It may be a protective mechanism, but it also may just be something habitual out of fear and not knowing. And it may cause unnecessary anxiety or rifts. So we're going to try and see if we can work with that a little bit. Some of you who know me know I've traveled a lot around the United States, around the world, and when I'm traveling, sure, I notice the differences. People maybe eat different food, they may dress differently, they may have different traditions. But what always surprises me more is how much we have in common, the similarities that we share. Wanting to be happy, wanting to be healthy, wanting to be safe, wanting what's best for our loved ones and for ourselves, and having hopes and dreams. So this also sort of focuses on that. And I want to, before we get started, I want to read a quote from the Dalai Lama. He says, "Realizing that the other person is also just like me is the basis on which you can develop compassion, not only towards those around you, but also towards your enemy. Normally, when we think about our enemy, we think about harming him. Instead, try to remember that the enemy is also a human being just like me. Again, that's a quote from the Dalai Lama. So if we let go of fear and bring in compassion, we may notice that we perceive similarities with others versus the differences. And we may likely act and feel positively towards a person, which may lead to quicker resolutions and not being tied to right or wrong or blaming. Maybe some of you have noticed this at work. If you're dealing with a person only over email versus picking up the phone and hearing their voice, that can make a difference and break down that wall maybe that is there. Or maybe seeing a person that you've never met before and are interacting with them in person versus on a computer, what that does to the relationship. So kind and loving thoughts towards another can be generated at will. Mental habits can be formed with practice. So if we spend time and effort creating thoughts of similarity to others and loving kindness, over time these thoughts get generated habitually and effortlessly. And once you're equipped yourself with that mental disposition, then things may come more easily. You may have more satisfying relationships, and that may contribute to your happiness and the others around you and others around you. So the things I mentioned may seem lofty, letting go of fear and bringing in compassion, but let's see what happens. Let's do the just like me meditation. So find a position that works for you, where you're comfortable and alert. And maybe where you are, you're going to be laying down or seated, or maybe you want to stand because you've been sitting all day. Just pick a position that works for you. And maybe taking off your shoes. Maybe a start to helping. You may have your eyes open or closed, whatever works for you. If you have them open, see if you can have a soft gaze. Maybe noticing the feet on the floor, where your knees are in space. Maybe if you're seated, the knees are over the ankles. And your hips and your buttocks. Maybe your shoulders. Are they scrunched up or are they relaxed down? Maybe if seated, the shoulders are in line with the hips. Checking in with the chin, maybe offering a slight tuck of the chin to help the neck support the weight of the head. Noticing the ears in space, the top of the head. Maybe checking in with the hands. Are they relaxed? Sometimes we can habitually clench our fists. So checking in with the hands and arms. And shoulders again, not necessarily carrying tension that's not needed as we're practicing here today. Now bring the awareness to the breath, noticing the body breathing. Whatever that means for you. Now I want you to picture in your mind's eye maybe a group of people or a person that you don't know very well and you're struggling with. or someone you're actually having a minor conflict with. Maybe not picking today your nemesis, your archenemy, if you have one. Instead, testing the waters with someone or a group that is less intense. Imagining them here in front of you. Checking in with the body, with your sensations. Just bringing that person that you're maybe having a conflict with into your mind's eye. Did that change anything in the body? Maybe, maybe not. Just noticing if it did or didn't. Having that person or group of people here with you. I'm going to say some phrases. You can repeat them silently to yourself. Again, after I say it, or you don't have to. You can let the words that I said settle over. This person has a body and a mind just like me. This person has feelings, emotions, and thoughts, just like me. This person has in his or her life experienced physical and emotional pain and suffering, just like me. This person has at some point been sad, disappointed, angry, or hurt, just like me. This person has felt unworthy or inadequate, just like me. This person worries and is frightened, just like me. And again, if the mind wanders into stories, thoughts, emotions, coming back to the phrases with the individual that you picked. This person has longed for friendship, just like me. This person is learning about life, just like me. This person wishes to be free from pain and suffering, just like me. This person wishes to be safe and healthy, just like me. This person wishes to be happy, just like me. This person wishes to be loved, just like me. Now, let's allow some wishes for well-being to arise. I wish that this person has the strength, resources, and social support to navigate the difficulties in life with ease. I wish that this person be free. I wish that this person is at peace and happy. I wish that this person be loved. I wish all these things for this person because this person is a fellow human being, just like me. Now checking back in with the body. What body sensations are happening right now? How are you feeling? What are you experiencing? Shifting back to the awareness of the breath in the body. Noticing the breath moving in and out of the body. Breathing in and out, present, connected right here, now. When you feel ready, coming back, maybe wiggling the toes, circling the ankles, wiggling the fingers, circling the wrist. Maybe opening the eyes if you had them closed. So that was the Just Like Me meditation, and you can maybe utilize that at a different time, maybe when you're actually having conflict with someone, taking some time to step outside, to clear your head, and envisioning that person and picking some of the phrases that I said and adding the Just Like Me to the ending, and maybe adding some well wishes to them as well. And by doing that exercise, maybe it'll help calm you, dissipate some of the anger, so you'll maybe be in a better position to have a more constructive conversation, not coming from fear or blame. So maybe you want to try it. So please do take some time to thank yourself right now for setting aside time today for self-care. We have busy days, I know, so that you actually took some time and carved out the time for self-care is important. As I say, you can't take care of others if you don't take care of yourself. So hopefully you're able to say those words to yourself. If not, if that seems corny, maybe even just placing your hand over your heart. So thank you. May your mind be at peace. May your words come from a place of love. And may your heart be filled with joy. Have a good rest of your afternoon. Thanks.